What's up, everybody? This is Luke Randolph from Phoneterminal.webs.com, and today we're doing a gadget review of the second generation iPod Nano, third, and the fourth. These 2 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 16. Now, one of the main things with the changing iPods over the years is scroll wheel. I like the scroll wheel on the second generation iPod Nano the best, and I actually like the way it feels in my hand. As actually, I think it feels better in my hand than the other two. Now, to do kind of like a size comparison, as you can see, the second and the fourth have the most in common, and if you place them all on top of each other, you can see that the fourth is actually the thinnest. Okay. Now, here's one weird thing, though, that actually it's kind of eye-catching, but I don't really like it, is the black scroll wheel on the silver model of the fourth generation. Now, I'm going to show you some of the new features of the fourth generation. Is a redesigned kind of like whatever it is, the home screen, the main menu screen. You know, it's a lot different. I'll show you a comparison of the third and fourth. The home screens are different. They have the kind of the same idea, but you can see they're both different. Now, in screen size, placing the screens side by side like that, they're about the same size, I want to say. Yeah, they're about the same size. But I actually think this one is slightly, I think it goes that way, slightly a bit more. But one of the new things about actually this is the accelerometer. Let's go into songs, and as soon as we go into songs and you tilt it sideways, you get cover flow as opposed to having to go to a menu to do it. Now, as you can see, it actually does flip itself depending on which way you're holding the iPod, which is kind of cool. I can't really show you that, but yeah, I can. And it'll flip over. Now, one thing I don't like about the new iPod scroll wheel is I don't actually think it's as responsive. It might just be this one, but it doesn't. To me, it just doesn't work out as good. Another thing that I like, though, is I'm gonna show you real quick. Go into extras. Go into games, and I'll show you Maze. The Maze is pretty cool because it actually uses it's like one of those tilt games you had where it has the little silver balls, and it uses the accelerometer to control the ball. Now, I'm not playing because we're using a laptop tilted right now, and I kind of have to look at a weird angle. I'm not actually holding it face first at myself. But, you know, I'm sure you can see that ball moving around on the screen and showing that, yes, the accelerometer works fully. One of the cool things also that I noticed about the games is most of them have menus that work with the accelerometer. Now, another thing I can show you is actually what the music screen looks like. I like it. Get something. Another thing about the music screen is it looks actually kind of like the new SanDiscs. You know, I guess they're kind of taking something from it, but here we go. That's what the new it's actually not showing up. Now it is. There you go. Kind of bright. It's a little bright on here. You know, it's kind of got the black. It kind of matches that. Kind of looks nice. But let's get into the third generation. Third works basically the same. No accelerometer though. Good for widescreen. Watching a video. I don't have any videos on here right now, or photos. But good at the games. As you can see, it has iQuiz, which is horrible. And it's showing who wants to play a quiz game, right? But yeah, I mean, most people they know they know how an iPod works. The real only difference is that kind of how the side view, which I didn't really get that in the first place. There's nothing really that's super cool about it at all, and kind of you know, full screen. It's distracting. It's moving. It's, you know, it's just not that fun to play with. Now, when we get into the second generation, which is essentially the first one, just rounded up to match that scheme when the MacBooks did that. As you can see, one of the differences is the games is actually outside of the extras menu. Good games. Another thing is, it has, this is one thing I love, is it actually has normal breakout. It doesn't have to be a stupid 3D circle, which I love breakout so much. And this one actually has more games preloaded. You got Solitaire, Parachute, Music Quiz, Brick. Parachute, I don't know why they ever took that game out. I have no idea why they ever did that. But, you know, the games were a lot more simplified back then. There's games and action. And, now the last thing I want to show you is, what everybody I'm sure misses about their iPods was the old music screen. It was all there. Nothing to worry about. No care in the world. Just, you know, just showed your music. Simple. Why don't we have it? The big, huge screens, all that other stuff. Who wants to watch video on this, real? Because I know I don't. I want to watch video on it. I really don't. This thing, obviously, you know, the Nano was great for having a small thing and all that, and as flash gets cheaper and whatever, hold more. I want to see a small iPod that works like the iPod Mini with the capacity size and all that. You know, so I recommend if you're just gonna listen to music, get the second generation. I guarantee you can throw this thing in a wall and it won't break. Now this thing, you know, not quite as sturdy. It's a little bit heavier. You know, screen scratching. This thing, you don't have to worry about it because it's not that big. And if it does get scratched, all you're looking at is text. You're not looking at any pretty graphics or anything like that. So, you know, I'm going to say, if you want a Nano, second generation will do you. If you're, like, you know, if you're not taking that much anywhere. If you want more, if you want, like, basically your digital content everywhere, get the fourth generation. And if you just like the form factor of this one, get it. This is Luke Randolph from Phoneterminal.webs.com. See you later.